Does anyone else feel like they just need a big hug now? Me too, but what about my upset brain? Now I'm all in a flutter until next week. Okay, my favorite thing about this week is that now Rupert knows about Claire. Other than being sad that he wasn't let in on the secret beforehand, he's happy to be in on it now. And it's good because now he really understands why Jamie won't fight that duel with Black Jack Randall. He doesn't like it, but at least he understands it. And he totally believes Claire. The dark arts are never far from Claire. Not that she can help it, it's not like she's a witch. She just fell through some magic stones. That wasn't any of her doing. But she is from another time, so no wonder people are suspicious of her. And it doesn't help that Jamie told everybody that she's La Dame Blanche. That being said, she's not the one in trouble. This time it is her friend Raymond. He does believe in the dark arts, but he's so good, who cares? Plus he gave Claire that awesome necklace that protects her against poison. We don't want anything to happen to him. And while Raymond is healing people, Claire's giving Jamie smallpox. Not really, she's just using herbs to pretend like it's smallpox. Not dark arts, just regular art. The whole point is so that they can ruin St. Germaine's wine deal. But then they end up dressing up like highwaymen, and Rupert and Jamie pull one over on St. Germaine. Rupert actually knocks Jamie out so it looks real. This whole thing makes Claire super upset and nervous, and she's at the end of her pregnancy. So she goes and sees the mother, and she lays down and spends the night there because Mother Hildegard won't let her leave. She's too concerned about her. While Fergus and Jamie are out on an errand, they go to a house of ill repute, which is pretty normal for Fergus, and so he noses around and finds a perfume that smells wonderful, and he decides to take the 5-finger discount. Which isn't a surprise, Jamie hired him because he was a great pickpocket. But then we see the red coat hanging on the wall, and we hear the voice of Jack Randall. Uh-oh, he picked the wrong pocket. And they just kind of allude that something happens to Fergus. I'm glad they didn't show anything, but it's clear that something bad was going to happen. And when Claire gets home from her night of bed rest, she finds the house empty and a note from Jamie. He's out fighting Randall. He just couldn't help it.
The English soldier came hurtling out of the doorway, smashing into the walls. Then Milord appeared, looking like the vengeance of God. It is just as Marie conveyed it.
She follows Jamie to try to stop it, but when she gets there through the whole wood, she finds that she doesn't really want to interrupt it, and one of them died because she interfered. And so she just stands there and watches as Jamie does give a very big blow to Randall. And as Randall falls bleeding, here come all the cops to catch him and take him to jail, because dueling is illegal. Claire's screaming at Jamie, Jamie's screaming at Claire, and she's falling to the ground bleeding from her pregnancy. Something's wrong, and Jamie's about to go with the cops. Nobody wants to go to a French prison. And that's the end. I thought this was a great episode. Now to wait a whole week to see if Randall's really dead, if Jamie's in prison, and if Claire's gonna be okay.